Hi everyone, Linda Heldman here for Canadian Beats at the Juno Awards celebrations in Ottawa. This is Friday. It's Friday.
Is it?
It is.
Okay.
It is, as far as I
I'll
know.
believe you.
I have the very lovely, very talented
Thank you.
Canadian legend. Can I say more?
Please.
Heather
I'll
Rankin.
pay you later.
Heather Rankin. I love her. I love her. I love her. Thank you so much for doing this.
My pleasure. Thank you for doing this.
It's awesome. I do have to say, you are such a Canadian icon, you and your whole family.
Thank you.
You've
We've been around for a while. I guess if you stick around long enough, you can become well known.
Yes, yes. And the more I'm involved in this industry, the more I love East Coast people.
Right on.
You're so
Good
cool.
people,
You're
yeah.
so laid
Hey,
back. And
you know, people across the country are great. It's a great country. We're really lucky. And I'm actually one of 150 ambassadors for Canada this year.
that's awesome.
Yeah, and it's all about promoting Canada as a diverse and inclusive place to live. And it is. I mean, you look around the world and see what's happening, and we're very fortunate to
We are.
to
We
live
are
here.
so fortunate. I'm so proud to be a Canadian, and it's great. Do you have your sweater?
I have my jersey. I was sorry I didn't get to play in the hockey game yesterday, but next year maybe.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Isn't
I
it a
love
beautiful
it. I
jersey?
love the colors.
Yeah, it's a
That
beautiful
is
logo.
just beautiful.
Yeah.
And then you've got this pin here.
Yeah.
Which it's Canada 150, which
Yeah,
is beautiful.
and I stuck my
And
little Nova Scotia
it's
pin on there.
perfect. It's lovely.
Yeah.
I
I'm
love
very proud
that.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So you wear that at special events is
Yeah, wherever I can to promote events or people who are having a positive impact on their community, or events that are celebrating the 150th anniversary in some way. Anything that's sort of very Canadian. I try to photograph myself or my Mabu,
Oh,
the
my
caribou,
goodness.
who has his own little logo.
That's cute.
And I carry my Canadian flag around too and drape it over things like Sir John A. Macdonald in the airport.
oh, that's great.
Oops, that's
Whoops.
blasphemy.
And you're
yes.
dragging it on the ground. Oh no.
No. I gotta transport it. She's big. It's gotta be big. Bold,
There you go.
and
Here,
proud.
you hold one side, I hold the other.
Oh,
You
Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. Car ton bras c'est porter le pays, s'il peut porter la croix.
Oh my goodness, that's good.
Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
I hope
I didn't warm up.
I hope everybody's doing
And
a
I'm
standing
dry.
ovation for that. That is amazing. My apologies
I messed
for my
up my
sing.
French.
I didn't
I
notice.
know more Gaelic than I know French.
I didn't notice. I could not sing the French version. You did amazing.
Oh, thanks. That was very impromptu.
Hey, I think it was perfect. So you actually have an album that's nominated.
Yes, Adult
is-
Contemporary Album of the Year in a category with the most amazing company, Celine Dion, Sarah McLachlan, Chantal Kravyazik, and Mark Masri. And they're all hugely successful, extremely talented Canadian performers. And I'm just blown away to be nominated in that category. And just to have my record and my songs that I've co-written with David to be acknowledged by my peers in the industry.
Okay, so you're nominated for a Juno Award.
Yes, Adult Contemporary Album of the Year. And, well, you know, it's just amazing. I mean, when you're writing songs and you make a record, it's not about doing it with the intention of receiving prizes or winning in categories with the most amazing musicians in the country. It's about writing stories and about expressing yourself and hopefully resonating with people. And when you get a nomination, it's sort of an affirmation that you are resonating with people, and you're on the right track.
And people are listening.
Yeah,
It
it's
resonates,
amazing.
but they have to listen, so.
I can't believe I'm here. I just can't believe it. I have to keep reminding myself to relax and enjoy myself and soak it in, because this doesn't happen every day. And I mean, it's over 20 years ago that the Rankin family received 4 Junos, and that night too, we had no idea. We did not expect it, and it was just about going and having fun, and that's why we're here. We're here to celebrate Canadian music.
That's great. That's great.
Yeah.
I was watching that awards night when you were getting all those awards
Oh,
way
were
back
you?
when.
Aw.
Yes. And how many different variations have there been that you were in the Rankin family,
Yeah.
then there were you with your sisters,
Yeah.
and then you're doing solo.
Yeah.
Have there been any other variations with the family that you've done?
No, like in the early years, it varied. The older kids played at licensed dances and weddings and places where alcohol was being served. And I was one of the younger. I was number 11 of 12 children. So I would take part in the community concerts for Thanksgiving and the summer festivals and that sort of thing. And then, of course, the 5 of us went on to record a number of records and tour together. And then I went on to continue touring with my sisters after we discontinued touring as a band. And yeah, I mean, I never really saw myself as a solo performer, and I really never had the need to, because I was always a part of something much bigger. And I just think as those opportunities became less frequent, that's when the wheel started turning. Maybe this is time that I carve my own path, and I set out on a journey, and lo and behold, here's where we ended up.
And to me, you have one of those very distinctive voices. Like, as soon as you start singing, it's like, that's Heather.
Ah, thank you.
And of course,
Thank you, I think.
my all-time favorite Rankin tune is Fare Thee Well Love.
Oh, yeah, that's a song that does resonate with
Yes.
people. I mean, everybody's had those moments where they've had to let go of something or someone, and whether it's because of distance or loss in other ways. It's a song that people connect with, and it's very traditional sounding, written in that vein. So yeah, and it's a song that really helped the Rankins break across the country. It got good radio play, and I mean, we were working hard and reaching people in every part of Canada, but that really opened a lot of doors for us.
It made everyone stand up and go, hey, there's the Rankins.
Yeah,
Which is good.
Yeah.
It's good. So have you had a personal highlight in your career?
Oh, so many. In the days of working with the family, traveling to different parts of the world and meeting, some of the world's most talented artists, like some of the most talented and well-known Irish artists, and recording with people like the Chieftains and touring with Steel Eye Span and Mary Black, and of course, receiving the Junos. And one of the most special parts of that celebration was having our mother along, because she was one who nurtured the idea from the beginning and recognized that we had potential as performers and really nurtured it from the get-go. And she was there to celebrate it with us. So that's a very special memory.
That would be.
Yeah.
I mean, she brought all of you into the world and to be a part of that. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
I mean, the incredible foresight. And a woman ahead of her time who had 12 children. She was born an only child, had 12 children. And, where she found time to encourage us to take part in music, I don't know. I can't even get myself ready in the morning.
I raised two. And
Well, it was a different time, I suppose, but she had incredible foresight, and she was very resourceful, and apparently a dreamer.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So other than the award.
Yeah.
Anything else you'll be doing while you're here for the Junos?
I'm just here to celebrate the music industry and to just celebrate being back in the loop. And then I'm heading to Toronto. I'm going to do some writing for my next project.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, and you know, I'm picking up gigs as we go and building the team, so to speak. I've got a manager, Nigel Jenkins, and an agent.
He's pretty
Jeff
cute.
Andrusik. He's pretty sassy.
He is.
And it's a fine Newfoundland boy.
That's awesome.
Yeah, you know, I'm very lucky. I'm slowly building a team, and it takes a team of people to make
It does.
this work. It's a ton of work. It's a big commitment, and I'm very fortunate. I have good people. I'm surrounding myself with some good people.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, I will be in the media room for both the gala tomorrow night and the broadcast show on Sunday. So I really do hope that we see you back there.
Well, it was a pleasure speaking with you, and whether or not we get to speak with you after, I feel like we've already won. Just being nominated and just having our music acknowledged by our peers is the most incredible compliment you can receive. Yeah.
That's great. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to do this interview.
My
Pleasure
pleasure.
to talk with you. Really.
Anytime, Linda.
Great.
You
Thank
call
you
me
so much,
anytime.
Heather.
Okay.
The lovely Heather Rankin, Linda Heldman for Canadian Beats. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.